We're on.
Is it going?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Jan sets the timer.
Yeah. We're on.
Are you in charge of...
I'm
have
just
you done?
Right.
Right.
I've done as well. I've got nothing to say. I said most of my things yesterday, so...
Oh, right.
I've got nothing much to say.
Well, I've been on with another one of those sort of... I don't know whether you call them sort of doily tops or what.
Could be a doily, yeah.
You know, the strappy things. I've borrowed Lady Jane.
Should have had a t-shirt on, really, shouldn't you?
Yeah, but I forgot to bring it. Just really to position the straps, because I've done this in a cotton, which I think is more of a double knitting.
Yeah, that could be 3.
Right, yeah.
I think
Do they call it lightweight, sport weight?
Oh, they call it 3, I think, whatever that is, yeah.
Whatever. It's one down from the worsted.
Yeah.
That I did that multicoloured one. I hope Gigi wants to come
Come on,
up.
sweetheart.
Ooh, there you go.
There he is. Hello, people.
And of course, as Jan just said, I didn't bring my t-shirt, so it's black on black. But I've managed to weigh up where I need to put my straps. And this one I'll probably need something else around the edge. She's rather stretched across the bust. But I suppose that's the way some people wear them.
Yeah, well, not everybody's fluffy like me, you know.
And then that's the back view.
Yeah. There's been a couple on YouTube just recently
Yeah.
that are really similar to that.
I shall have to have a nosy, because I did a different pattern.
Yeah.
It's sort of like the cross with the pineapples.
Yeah. If you drape that in front of her, then she should be able to. You do that. With it being a black background, she'll show.
Whoops. I know, because it's awkward if I sort of stand up and...
Yeah.
But that's in sort of like shades of blue. Again, that's
Yeah.
a proper sort of worsted weight.
I think that's the same colour, similar colour that I'm going to be using for Laura's cardigan when I get round to.
Oh, right, oh.
Yeah, when I get round to doing my crocheting again. Whenever that happens.
Of course it will. You've got to think positive, haven't you?
I'm having a whinge answer today.
Yeah. Yeah, she
I rang up my GP, like they told me at the hospital. And she rung me, but I was like, otherwise engaged, let's just say.
Yeah.
By the time I got to the phone...
Comfort break.
Yeah, comfort break, yeah. And by the time I got to the phone, it stopped ringing. So it was the GP ringing me back, so I rang straight back to the GP surgery. And she said, oh, I'll get her to ring you back. So I waited and waited and waited. And then eventually I rang up and they said, oh, she's gone home. So I said, well, can I speak to somebody else then? Oh, there's only one doctor around today and he's only on for emergencies only. So it's bloody marvellous, isn't it? Nothing we can do. You have to ring
It's
tomorrow.
ridiculous, that.
I have to ring tomorrow. I said, well, is there nobody else that could just refer me for x-rays? No, you have to ring tomorrow. Story of our life with my damn GP. Massive big surgery, allegedly about 6 or 7 doctors.
Yeah, but to have
there's nobody
one
there.
doctor in
One
the morning
doctor.
on a Monday.
Yeah. It's ridiculous, honestly. I changed my GP, but I don't know what to change to. Every time I go, there's never anybody in the surgery waiting room. Yeah.
They must just bob them all off.
I don't know what they do. It's been the worst blooming surgery in Prestwich.
So you'll have to look into, you know, to see if there's another practice that you can change to.
I said I want to complain, it's just I'm fed up with this. Every time I want an appointment, can't get one. She says, oh, you have to put it in writing.
Mind you, they say that because that puts an awful lot of people off.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, if you've actually got to put it down in writing, you know, it means you having to do something.
Yeah.
And so a lot of people just won't.
Yeah.
You know, sheer laziness, really.
Yeah.
But no.
Well, I said, well, can I get an appointment for tomorrow then? She says, no, you have to ring up. You have to ring up first thing in the morning to get an appointment. So you start ringing and it's engaged. Then when you finally get through, they say, sorry, we've got no appointments left for today. And it happens not just once, it happens all the time. It's ridiculous, I don't know what they do.
Well, I should ring up tomorrow and see if you can get an, an appointment on the day. I'll book one for next week anyway.
Yeah, it's bloody stupid. Yeah, she said you can book an appointment in advance. I said, right, what can I have one for tomorrow then? She went, no. When we say in advance, she said it'll be like next week. I thought, oh, God.
We'll get one anyway. You can always cancel it at the last minute if you know what to go about.
All I want to do is be referred for an x-ray.
Yeah.
See what's wrong with my neck. Yeah. Hey ho.
Oh. Get them told, Jam.
I'm going to sleep on my nice comfy sofa.
It is, it's very comfy.
Yeah, I'm going to sleep on it.
Isn't it, Gigi? Very comfy.
Yeah, Gigi wants to sit on my knee.
Anyway, I must say thank you
To
Jenny for Cornhuskers lotion. Never heard of it. I've put some on, and my usually really dry, horrid hands aren't so bad now.
Yeah.
So I'm going to stick with it.
Yeah.
Because I must admit I have tried lots of hand creams that we can get hold of, but some are really good, but leave
a
residue, and it's like, oh,
sticky.
But no, I'm going to
give
it a go.
When I saw Jenny with it on her video, it looked like she was putting like salad cream.
Yeah, well, it's in a bottle that's sort of condiment type bottle.
I said, what are you putting on your hands? And she told me. So I thought you were putting mayonnaise on or something.
Well, it looks like wallpaper paste, doesn't it? Thick wallpaper paste, but and it smells quite nice. It smells,
but these sort of
almost baby product-ish.
Yeah, these sort of things like that aren't all like glamorous, if you know what I'm saying. They're usually the better ones because you pay for all these fancy dances. Where they put me what?
Well, I'd got a tube of hand cream when we went up Scotland last year when the lads went fishing, and I'd forgotten to put some in, and there was none in the cottage we'd rented because sometimes people leave it behind, and I just got some Store's Own, and it were Morrison's.
Yeah.
Just dead cheap hand cream, and do you know it were good?
Yeah. Sometimes Gigi's nearly falling off. Sometimes they are. I mean, one time I'd run out of face cream, and I don't know whether or not I'd asked me to get this one, which I used to use all the time. And I bumped into, I think it was Asda's at the time, and they had this tube of like face cream, and it was only about 99p or something. I thought it won't be any good. I thought, but I don't want it for a couple of days. And you know, it was great, absolutely great. But when I went back a bit later, I thought I'd get another one of them.
No.
Not there.
No, so I shall.
Yeah. Because normally you can pay about £6 to £10 for face cream normally.
Yeah.
But this was just 99p.
Well, I must admit, I've lost count of the number of little jars of Avon stuff that I've bought.
That's so expensive.
But,
what it is.
I must admit, when I ever bought it in sale, I've never paid a vast amount for it. But if I put anything on my face, on my skin, on the skin on my face, and it's as though my face rejects it. I just get all sweaty, and it's sort of like, it all drops off.
I can't wear anything really with perfume in it. I mean, I've had things bought me like from Molten Brown, that dear place, but I can't do with it, I can't cope with it. And as for them bath bombs, they cost a fortune, don't they? Molten Brown bath bombs you put in the bath.
Yeah.
Can't do it. The worst one reaction I ever had was Radox.
Right.
Oh.
No, I don't like the new Radoxes, but
I itched my skin off. It was the old-fashioned stuff that you put in the bath. But it must be old-fashioned because I've not had a bath for years. I'm not dirty. I'm not dirty.
That's a shower.
I can't get. If I get in the bath, I can't get out of it.
So anyway, thanks to Jenny. I shall give it a go.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I must apologise to Natalie. Sorry, I didn't get back to you on your email as quickly as I should. I've just not been on my computer of late, but
I think it's better.
the pattern that was... I just got it as, you know, save picture as print off Pinterest. And like I say, all it is a chart, because I don't understand Spanish or Portuguese or whatever it's written in. But if you go on Pinterest and if you just put in something like lacy crochet top, or I'm trying to think what sort of tags it would have. But it's on plenty of boards.
Yeah.
Or what have
liked
you.
it.
Yeah, because I found another one
Oh, that's a nice one.
that looks more flower-like, bigger flower. And I thought, oh, I'll have a go at that one. But I couldn't alter it, the size of it, to fit the page.
Oh, to fit it all out, yeah.
Yeah, so
Well,
it's just, as long as I've got that to the corners, and the rest of it, I shall have to mug it.
I'm moffing. Still not going through yet.
I know, but for when you do start crocheting again.
Yeah, I'm just, oh, that's nice.
That's for you.
Ooh, help me.
It's a lovely pink,
My
that,
favourite
actually.
ice.
Yeah.
I like ice.
And a cream
ice
one as
baby.
well.
Ice baby.
And with those, it's viscose rather than cotton.
They look like cotton, don't they? Though?
Yeah, but...
And I was really surprised when it didn't have any cotton in it.
Yeah, but I just thought...
Yeah. I'm so fed up of not being able to do it.
I know, but...
I can't
when
do
you do
anything. I'm just fed up. Fed up. That's the other one.
Well, you can smile at the fact you got a present.
I'm smiling at the fact I got a present, but I'm sad because I can't use it.
I know. Well, do you know what I found? This was in one of the very first ice orders I ever made.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've got one in the ball here. And it's like a sort of semi-ribbon, if you would.
Has it got a bit of glitter in it, or is it just my eyes?
No, it's a bit shiny round the edges, and I think it's got a bit of Lurex round it.
Yeah, I thought I could see a little glint. My camera doesn't pick up Lurex.
But I thought, oh, and I looked and I thought, I bet you that's like a sort of Aranue type weight. And I thought, do you know, after having had it sat
there, sitting there,
yeah, in a bag for, God, how long have we been ordering off ice?
Oh gosh, 2 years at least.
At least.
Probably more than that.
Probably. And I thought, do you know, I finally found a project for it. Comes to something that just shows you what we're like. It's called Perla. And I think at the time there was this lovely green. And I think there was a sort of burgundy colour. Because in sort of like my naivety, when I first started ordering off ice, you know, didn't realise that when it's gone, it's gone.
Yeah, you think you could go back.
Yeah, you think you can go back and get more. But I'm looking forward to using this, and this is going to be for me.
Agreed.
For me.
Yeah.
So that's on the list of to do.
Things to do.
But I've got straps to put on the black. I've done another one of those in this blue, and straps to put on that. I've done the back and the front. I've done the hard work.
Did that scare you, Gigi?
Did I make you jump?
Did
I? Did I make you jump?
Yeah.
Did I? Well, you're going to tell me something.
He says, you made me too.
Oh, that's the pineapple one just fallen off Lady Jane. But no, I've been rooting for me cottons and stuff. And I found that one.
That's nice.
It is,
A bit
but
like purple bits in it as well.
pinks, purples, blues and white. And it's a cotton. Because I thought, oh, I might have to double that up.
It depends.
Now, I think I've got...
It depends, because if you're doing a lacy top, you can do it on a bigger hook, can't you? Excuse me, my mouth's very dry too.
No, I'm sure I've got some more balls of that.
Mm-hmm.
And I know for a fact I've got some of that because I wound that double. Again, it's a cotton, green, pink, bit of grey, I think.
Yeah. Looks slightly bluey from over here. Like a bluey grey.
Yeah, sort of grey. Well, it's sort of grey-greeny to me.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to give that a whirl on one of those. I might try the new chart. So
Yeah, I'll have 3 done by next week, you know. With my caviar.
trouble is, I think, oh right, well I've got time, and I'll probably be able to sit and crochet.
Yeah.
And I find that, you know, somebody wants a piece of me.
Yeah.
You know, my daughter will ring, or my son will ring, or grandkids won't come round, or... And then when I'm really busy, I'll get more done.
Yeah.
Because I think you seek out a bit of me time, don't you?
I've got lots of me time, but no time to do. I can't do anything.
No, but like I say, I went rooting in the garage and I found that. That's acrylic,
Uh-huh.
but it's thick again. So that's down for something similar.
That's a bit like that red. I did a cardigan for me. Do you remember that last Christmas? Was it Christmas before? I did a red cardigan in that.
And then of course I've got all the coals that you gave me last week that I had under the dining table. if he goes to pull the wrong chair out, he's in for a shock.
Yeah. I made her take a big bag full.
Yeah.
It hasn't made a dent. No, I made a dent in my stash.
No, but I got it home and I thought,
I mean,
oh yeah, no, that's so lucky. I mean, I got a good friend. And then I sort of like put the bag on the table and thought,
No, I've got to hide it.
oh, where am I going to put it?
I managed to squash everything into the stash room that was all over Arian's bed. I managed to squash all that in.
Very good.
It's like you can't get in. Well, you can actually.
Well, just keep the door shut. You're only here for how long? 5 days?
Yeah. And I just got it all in, then I heard this avalanche and I thought, oh, I'm not going looking. And I did eventually go and have another look.
Did you look?
And all the Arian, it's in 400 gram balls and it's in like plastic bags. And it had all slid on each other.
Oh.
Come down and I thought, I'm not going back in. Because it needed the ladders, you know, to put
Yeah.
it on top again.
We'll sort it out.
Oh, one day.
No, we'll sort it out.
Yeah, it just fell down, that's all it is.
Let Ian go home again. We'll go back to Spain and then...
We'll sort it out.
Yeah.
One day I'm hoping I can get the back bedroom into my craft room. Then I
Well, you
can,
might be a little bit nearer. Next time you know.
when I know what's going on.
Yeah.
Then I might be able to put my knitting machines up there.
Well, I'll sort,
You know, in the
help you
front
sort
of-
that out, no problem.
In front of the window where it's nice and bright.
Yeah.
My eye's itching. My day itchy because I've got my makeup on. Then that'll be like a craft room up there.
Yeah.
So that'll be good.
That's it, and then you can just have your library in there.
Yeah. Boo, Gigi.
Oh, you haven't, have you, dog?
He has. He's fartle. And his bottom is facing soup.
Thanks, dog.
For such a little dog, he doesn't have to do some whiffles.
I think little dogs do.
Yeah, he doesn't have to
I
whiffle.
know I've had Jack Russell Terriers
Yeah.
in the past. And, you know, they're only little dogs.
Yeah.
And my God.
My Arian's dog Sky. Oh dear me. She could clear a room. That one. You think, phew. I said, takes after you, takes after her dad. He had a phase out here of drinking Guinness once when he was younger. Ooh, the morning after a night on the Guinness. Dearie me. Talk about blow the curtains off. Oh, terrible.
I took John out on Saturday night. It's his birthday this week, but he'll be away
Right.
for his birthday, so I thought, oh, we'll go out. And there was a friend of mine recommended a microbrewery to me.
Oh yeah.
And they have a brewery bar that's open at weekends.
Yeah.
And we went over, it's in Horwich, Black Edge Brewery it's called.
Yeah.
And we went over so we could try some beers. I thought, well, I'll drive because I'm not fussed about having a drink. And you got these like taster boards, they called them.
Yeah.
And there's 3 glasses on each board, third of a pint in each, and you can sort of like try each different beer that they brew.
Yeah.
It was a really good idea, but they had some cordials.
Oh yeah.
And I thought, oh, they sound good.
Yeah.
You know, because when you're a driver and you're not drinking,
Yeah,
you're limited as to what you can have. You know, I'm not a great big cola drinker.
No.
So it's lemonade generally, but I had rhubarb and rosehip.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Oh, it divine. And they got advertised blackcurrant and licorice.
I like it from licorice.
But they didn't have any of that. They'd run out because that was going to be.
What you were going to get.
Oh yeah, but some of the cordials.
I used to like years and years. They used to have what they call temperance bars.
Yeah, well the cordial actually comes from the temperance bar in Rottenstall.
Yeah.
Which is the oldest original temperance bar in the country.
Yeah, they used to do.
Mr. Fitzpatrick's.
Yeah. They used
So.
I mean, I like that. You could get it some places called Fentimans. Have you heard of them?
Yes.
They do dandelion and burdock and sarsaparilla.
Yeah.
I used to love sarsaparilla. There used to be a temperance bar and I suppose it's like a health. Where they sell all these herbal stuff.
Yeah.
Herbalist, isn't it? That's what they're called. Long before it was ever fashionable, you know.
Well, there used to be one in Bolton Market Hall.
Yeah.
And you could sort of, it had like all health stuff and herbal remedies and everything, but there was a little bit where there was some white stools.
Yeah.
And you could sit and have a sarsaparilla.
White stool
was
like
the
sarsaparilla.
reason for going there, really.
Yeah.
But since Bolton decided to make the market hall into posh shops, and now they decided to close that and they're going to turn it into a cinema or something.
I haven't been up to Bolton. I used to go to Bolton a lot.
Yeah, but you could get everything you wanted in the market hall.
Yeah. I used to go to Bolton when we went to Knitted Owners.
Yeah.
But I also used to go up to Bolton when I still had my car. Go up to Bolton sometimes because I like the fish market.
Yeah.
And also there used to be a yarn store. It didn't last long though. I think they put the rents up as well as do.
Yeah.
Oh,
we're beeping.
we're beeped. We're being beeped.
So on the healthy note and herbalist note.
Yeah, I feel as I'm going like that at the moment. They've put me on Oromorph, so I'm not quite with it.
Are we ever with it?
No, but I'm less with it than usual. I'm very much without it at the moment, yeah. There it is, bibbity beep, bibbity beep, bibbity beep.
Right, well we better say try then, haven't we?
Yeah. And because it'll take me forever to get out of this chair, I'll let you do
I shall do the honours.
Yep.
Right, so that's if I can get out the chair. It's lovely and comfy, but it's hard to get out of.